Hello and welcome to this live interaction with me, Ashish Parekh. And for a long time now, various reports and findings have suggested that men are more affected by COVID-19 than women. But the science behind this has still remained a mystery. However, a new study may have finally found the answers to this mystery. In fact, data from a study with patients hospitalized due to COVID-19 has suggested that the disease might possibly deteriorate men's testosterone levels, and this could possibly be the reason why we're seeing men being more affected by COVID-19. Also, the findings have been published, in a peer-reviewed journal called The Aging Male, and experts from the University of Mersin and the Mersin City Education and Research Hospital in Turkey have also found that men's testosterone level at baseline decreases, the probability of them being in the intensive care unit, that is the ICU, also significantly increases, and this possibly establishes a connection between the decrease in testosterone levels and also the severity of the cases. To speak to us more about this, we are joined in by our expert for the day, Dr. Abdul Alim, who's a senior physician and also someone who's dealt with a lot of COVID-19 cases, given the fact that a lot of people are now resorting to online consultation. First of all, Dr. Abdul, my question to you is, what do you make of this particular study that is now linking testosterone levels with the decrease in immunity and subsequently the increase in the seriousness of a COVID-19 patient?
Let me just first explain. Testosterone is a hormone in males, which when decreased in the blood levels leads to your impotence, infertility, or low sex drive, tiredness. You have depressive moods, then bone loss, all these things.
Yeah.
This is mainly due to male hypogonadism. So basically, COVID-19 causing decreased levels of testosterone levels, leading to immune deficiency or immunocompromised state is not a well-established thesis. There was one study which I remember. It was called as the immunocompetitive handicap hypothesis, where they established that testosterone, as it is when it is present, is immunosuppressive. As it is immunosuppressive. But later on, there was one more study which said testosterone is immunomodulatory rather than immunosuppressive. So I really, and this study has not been done in a particular age group in Turkey. They say, and let me inform everyone that more testosterone levels becoming lesser and lesser will admit more patients in the ICU. That is not the real finding.
Yeah.
So please don't get carried away by this, that once you are affected by COVID, you will not have. I have seen more than 300 to 350 COVID patients over teleconsultation, and most of them have become okay and good. They have a good recovery rate, except for 10-15 who had to get admitted in the emergency care.
Yeah.
And also, I have a few patients who were in the age group of 35 to 50 years, who came back to me and said, after 2 weeks, we want to have a normal sexual life. Do you agree with this? But the female partner was asymptomatic, COVID positive, both when they were tested. So I had told them, why don't you wait for another 2 weeks, let 28 days get over and go ahead. They said, no, both are positive, nothing will happen. So such cases are also there, where people have come back to the normal sexual life even after being COVID positive. I can give you examples. I have my database. I can always give you examples.
Okay. Also, Dr. Alim, now this particular study, we're talking about the study which included around 221 consecutive male patients, all of them above 18 years old, and all of these people were tested positive for COVID-19. And also the methodology, when we're talking about the methodology, the patients were initially divided into 3 groups, that is asymptomatic patients, symptomatic patients who were hospitalized, and also there were patients who were hospitalized in the intensive care unit. So these were the 3 categories that they divided them into. And also then subsequent findings have revealed that, there is some sort of a linkage between testosterone levels and also the ailment being very serious. But also one thing I want to ask you in particular is that, what do you make of these particular findings that have been coming out of the past few weeks, wherein increasing number of data is pointing out towards the fact that men are severely more affected from COVID-19 than women? Okay, this is one theory that has come out, and we have our apprehensions about this particular theory, but what could possibly be some other reason why this is happening? Why do you think men are getting more affected than women for COVID-19?
I think men usually go out of the house more frequently. They are more interactive. They go out for their work and other things to the markets or to other public places. Wherever they have, you find more men than women going out.
Okay.
Most of the women are indoors. Maybe that could be one of the causes. Maybe in the Western countries also, it could be partly because of this. But I don't have anything such that, COVID-19 causing decreased levels of testosterone and decreased levels of testosterone making people more prone for COVID-19 cases. I don't think this is quite accurate finding, which it needs a lot of study. One more thing I want to bring out. See, there is a study which I recently went through that male endogenous testosterone, which is there in the body, was not so effective in down regulation of cytokines.
Okay.
So this was done with a study with 13 different types of cytokines in the body circulating. So this hormone causing down regulation of cytokines or decreasing the, if your testosterone is high, you will not go to the ICU. You go to the ICU only when you have an increased cytokine storm. So testosterone decreasing cytokine, there is a study that it was not so effective. So there are different studies. So I don't want to get into details of this. And let us not start worrying that, okay, once I become COVID positive, I'm not going to have my sexual life in a proper way, or my testosterone level will come down, and then we'd have to. I had another 3-4 patients who were from abroad. They were asking me about this testosterone 2% gel, which they have to apply, to come back to the. I said, it is not required. Just wait. It's your anxiety, panic, and all these things. Unless you do a serum testosterone level blood studies and go to a proper doctor, don't just jump into conclusions. Oh, my testosterone levels are low and other things by just reading this, because a lot of these posts are coming up on WhatsApp, also on the Google and various other places. So I am not in favor of this. And one more thing, it is most important when you give exogenous testosterone, that is by an injection or a gel or anything, you have to have adequate food requirements. It's your food supplementation which also plays an important role. It's not just the testosterone, it's your nutrition which is most important. Your exercising and various other activities, daily routine activities, which are very, very important in preventing the COVID-19, not just correlating men are more affected, women are more affected. I don't think these studies have been really, fruitful.
Absolutely, Dr. Alim. There is some sort of a confusion as to what exactly could be the reason. But yes, the matter of fact is that men, when you consider clinical outcomes, men are more, severely affected by COVID-19 than women. That is something that has been established with, all of these data that is coming out, and also all of these, resources that have been pooling from various hospitals across the globe. But having said that, the reason why is this happening, it is something that needs to be investigated properly, and probably would happen over the period of time. Thank you, Dr. Alim, for joining us for this live interaction. And, do let us know what you guys think about this particular live in the comment section below. And also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News 9 Digital. Thanks for watching.